Hey guys, Mike Daniels Inc. here. Welcome to another episode of Mike Daniels Plays Spider-Man. And yeah, I normally have been cutting this little side mission-y / Radiant mission-y stuff. But since now we're in Act 3 of the game, I kind of wanted to show you the chaos that is Act 3 of this game, because it is total chaos. We don't spend the entire episode focused on the on this side mission-y stuff. I just wanted to kind of show it, so yeah. It kind of gives you an idea of, again, just how crazy the end of this game is. But excuse me. But we won't spend any more time on this after this episode than this. It also kind of gives you some time to kind of just talk to you guys for a few minutes here. It's been a busy couple days for me, which is why there hasn't really been an upload outside of part of the Gen X show from yesterday. The reason only part of the Gen X show got uploaded is because, it was live streamed first of all, but in case you're wondering, there was an issue for some reason with it not wanting to stream after the first part, because we typically just kind of do the show and at our pace, and then just kind of, whenever we take a break, we'll like stop the upload for a few minutes or stop the stream for a few minutes, and then to just restart streaming again once it's once we're ready to start streaming again. Just for lack of a better way of putting it. But there was that, and then on Saturday, me and my wife decided to buy a new car because we needed one, which was an adventure. Yeah, buying a car can be incredibly stressful, especially whenever you've never really done it on your own before. And yeah, I'm 30 and never bought my own car before. Like, I've bought a car before, but I always had somebody with me who knew more about buying cars than I did. And not only did we buy a car, we bought a brand new car. So, with that being said, like, it was a lot more stressful for both of us. It was we got through it. we got through it. But yeah, it was an interesting day. So I decided that I wasn't gonna upload on Saturday. I don't think I uploaded on Friday either. Friday I was just tired. I worked and I was exhausted.
These are literal no-go zones in the heart of Manhattan. A dystopian future from 70s movies.
Yeah, I actually forgot that one got cut off. My bad. But yeah. We had a busy weekend, and it's, I don't even know if it's just barely Monday morning when I'm recording this. It's literally 12:05. I got back from the event today last night from Gen X, and I went straight to bed with my son and my wife. My son was in pain last night. It was pure chaos in the Mike Daniels household.
Okay, Captain, got eyes on. Fill me in.
Rhino's assaulting the Upper West
That's good water.
Precinct. Electro's at the Upper East. We need you to turn the tide. Head to either. They're both equally screwed.
All units, 1043. Officers are under fire.
I'm not quite sure why I did that. But yeah, like, you notice I'm swinging through the city, and I'm being shot at by snipers on roofs. Both Sable and, like, Rikers inmates.
We need help at Sister's side uptown.
The Veteran Center in Harlem. What's wrong?
Men from Rikers are demanding food and supplies. The staff are barricaded inside, but they need help. Miles and I are headed there to evacuate the staff.
Don't do anything until I get there, May. I'll meet you in Harlem. May sounds exhausted. I really hope she isn't sick. I need to help Yuri, then get to Harlem.
My men are sheltering civilians at the Upper West Side Precinct, but Rhino and a group of escaped convicts are laying siege to the building.
I'm nearly there. Seeing an ominous red glow on the horizon.
That would be Rhino's handiwork. Hurry, the building won't survive much more structural damage.
Hurry! Come
I like how this version of Rhino kind of reminds me of like a mix of like classic Rhino and like Ultimate's Rhino, with the whole partially mechanical suit, but he's still a big dude. Anyway, just gonna throw that out there.
Yuri, Rhino's on the move, but former guests of Rikers are laying into your police barricades. I'm gonna even the odds.
Do it. If those barricades fall, the people inside are done for.
So one thing I do like about this part of the game, though, is this game actually is pretty consistent at the end of the game. So, like, for example, if you've had a roof that has a bunch of former Rikers inmates on it that are, like, shooting at Spider-Man, if you beat all those inmates, they will no longer be on that roof. So, in theory, you could just go around the city at this point in the game and just clear out the entire city of, like, roof-bound Sable agents and Rikers guys, and make swinging through town a lot less, dodgy, literally. I didn't do that because I wanted to get through the story, and I really enjoyed this game. Like, it's, again, I've put it numerous times, but I really just enjoyed the story of this game so much that I didn't really find it necessary, and, you know, dodging all the snipers and people shooting at me while I was going by buildings didn't really bother me too much. I cleared out a good part of the city off camera, and I mean, I streamed some of this game whenever I was playing it. Like, I streamed a lot of like the side missions and stuff, especially once I got to this point. And I didn't actually pull up the map at any point during this recording session, so I actually don't know how much of the like side mission-y stuff I'd completed at this point. I'm assuming all of it, based on the fact that I have a lot of the abilities I didn't have last episode. So, like the double finisher ability, where you get two of the finishers back to back, if you're quick enough. And for some reason, this frickin' guy, like, I struggle beating him so bad, and I don't know why. I have another problem with another brute later. Like, and this is after the point where I actually figured out more, like, my strategy to beat these guys. For some reason, like, these next two, like, brutes, or just two of these brutes in this episode, just give me a lot of trouble. And I actually kind of come up with a unique strategy for this guy that I only ever use once. And it happens right here. I put a mind web on him, and he gets tethered to the wall, and then I shock him and beat the crap out of him. Like, he gave me a lot of trouble. Like, it didn't seem like it right there, but it felt like it at the time. Like, man.
Spider-Man, up top! Convicts are launching RPGs! They'll bring down the building!
I'm not gonna let that happen. I'm on it.
Pro tip for this game, if you've never played it and you're going to, and you're watching this series, which if you've never played this game and you're watching the series, you've already pretty much spoiled it for yourselves. I mean, it's still a fun game to play, but whatever. But if you are struggling with this game, and you haven't played it yet, or whatever, I don't know, like, pro tip I can give you is stay in the air as much as possible when you're fighting, and dodge dang near constantly. Because that's a good way to get nailed whenever you can't see what's behind you. Like, it's third person, but there's still points where it's really hard to see what's going on behind you. And I actually missed a guy behind me right there. I realized it much later in this fight. But you see me, I'm like constantly like doing like the dodge button. Like, even whenever I'm not actually like being shot at or whatever, like I'm dodging constantly. I also feel like you move quicker too.
There are easier ways to ask for an autograph. Jetpacks? Who thought it was a good idea to give these guys jetpacks? Guys, we're on the same team. At least wait to attack me till after we take out the convicts.
All lawbreakers will be pacified.
Pacified? Anyone else feeling very 1984 right now? Oh, just me? Come on, anybody?
So apparently Sable uses a white deck in Magic. For those of you Magic players out there who actually get that joke. For those who don't, I'm not going to explain it. Go play Magic. It's a good game. Anyway, of course, I'm not sure how dated that Magic reference is, so people who are just getting into the game might not get that reference anyway, so whatever. Anywho.
That's it for Sable's airborne commandos. Now to mop up the rest of the Rikers escape.
One thing about me, by the way, though, is you get some people who will like make a reference in a video or something, and they won't explain where the reference comes from, but they'll just make the reference, and then it's not as funny. Which I'm not going to explain the references to you, because if you want to get the references, then you should like at least investigate what it's from. But you can't investigate what it's from unless I tell you what it's from. So that's why I always tell you what it's from.
Precinct is secure.
Sometimes I explain the reference too, because I'm just like that.
Priority target. Not fun.
That'll teach you to piss off international mercenaries.
Guess so. I'm headed across the park to deal with Electro. Call you when I'm there.
Great. I'll let my men know to expect you.
This isn't good. Transformers are charging the building, trapping the police inside. Yuri, complicated was an understatement. I'm gonna have to disable these transformers to free your men.
Even if you manage that, they'll still need your help with the demons.
That's why I'm here, ready to serve all your electricity and demon-related needs.
There's that fish I was talking about, by the way. I think I pulled up another point in this episode too. Yeah, I had a lot of trouble with this guy too. I don't know. Like for some reason, like I don't know if I was having an off day, but I was struggling with those roots this time, man. I will say this though, this is one of my more action-packed episodes. So if you like the more fighty episodes, this is a good fighty episode for you.
One more of these. How did they even get that?
Spiderman and his wanted bullets.
It can't be easy to fly like that. Did they train specifically for this one obscure scenario? So many questions.
Spiderman, but good at CinemaSins. Yeah, I still kind of question this plan though. Like what Electro's plan was here. Like I get that they're locking the police inside the building, but why? Like it's not like they're going into the building to fight them. They're just locking them inside of it. Like I guess that they're just trying to starve them, but that's kind of a waste of energy. Just kill them. Like if that's your plan, then just do it. Like why waste your time just like hanging around outside? Like yep. They're stuck. I don't know. I don't get this plan. But then again, I didn't write the game, so maybe there was some sort of implied plan that I'm just not understanding. But you know, it's a cool video game sequence. And also, yes, I realize now that I didn't destroy that one right away. And that dawns on me like, oh hey, that one's still working. Wait a minute. And now I spend the next, like, 20 seconds chasing down a helicopter.
Down 3 to go. Man,
probably not that long, but still.
Electro's elaborate supervillain antics while he was in the raft. Trapping the police with a network of energy transformers? Who does that?
I'm saying, it doesn't make sense. Use your awesome electro powers to, you know, kill them. It literally makes no sense to me, but whatever. I mean, I would say that maybe they didn't have like the gumption to kill cops in this game, but they clearly did earlier. So, like reality is, you know. In a superhuman universe, cops die. In the real world, cops die. Like, that's just how that works. So I don't know why it would be, like, such, like, a dark thing for them to kill a bunch of cops in this game. I mean, hell, like, GTA lets you do it for fun. Like, as horrible as that is, which, yes, it's horrible. But, you know, I don't know.
The police are free, but demons aren't backing down. Need to lend a hand.
So why have all like the enemy types that the Sinister Six would have access to, why would they send the demons with Electro? Wouldn't they go with Martin Lee, you know, their leader? That doesn't make sense to me either. A lot of this part doesn't make sense to me. And I'm just not realizing it. It doesn't change how much I like the game, it just doesn't make sense. Like, you'd think that they would send, like, Riker's inmates to help Electro like they did Rhino. Why didn't they send the, demons to help Rhino if they're gonna send them to help Electro? Like, it doesn't make sense. It's not making sense to me now.
Okay, Yuri. Both precincts are secure. I need to sign off for a bit. Call me if things go south.
Will do. And thanks. You've given us a fighting chance.
Okay. Need to hustle to Feast's sister site in Harlem and help May.
Peter, thank God. We need you at the Veterans Center. Where are you?
I got held up. Are you okay? What's happening?
The convicts started a fire. We got the building staff out, but May and Miles are trapped inside. I'm trying to find a way into them, but the fire's spreading so fast.
Stay where you are, MJ. I'll handle this. Damn it. Move it, Pete. Move!
Peter, fire and rescue's on the way. I found a fire escape that'll get me...
MJ, stay back! I don't want to have to rescue you too.
Peter, don't be crazy. Wait for help.
May! May!
Nope, no one here but us Green Goblins. I mean, that's where they hang out, right? Burning buildings, Green Goblins. Just saying.
I got you.
Hang on!
Oh. Hey, man, you alright?
Get to the window!
Get to the chopper!
Too far.
Hold on!
Sorry.
Just brace yourselves. Come on, you stupid piece of... Come on, May. I've got you. Oh my God.
Go! Go!
Miles, come on.
And he dies. Nope. Well, so that Spider-Man suit I'm wearing looks very metal. I don't think they'd be able to pull him up with that. He had to be like another extra 100 pounds or so. I think Miles is quite strong enough to help MJ in that situation. Or, you know, MJ able to help Miles. I don't know who would be physically stronger at this point. I mean, MJ is older and Miles is, I don't know, a boy, so he'd be stronger just naturally. That's just how genders work. I don't know.
Is May okay?
Everyone is safe.
MJ, if it weren't for you and Miles, I would have been...
As dead as I would have been the last 8,500 times you saved me. Pretty sure I still owe you a few.
That's smart.
Hey. I'm sorry I screwed things up. It's just hard being the one who always gets saved, you know? Sometimes I want to do the saving.
I'm sorry I made you feel like you couldn't. Still partners?
Always.
Hey. So I didn't know if, you wanted sparkling or flat or spring or mountain spring. So I got one of each. Am I interrupting?
No. MJ, Ms. Watson, and I were just talking strategy.
Strategy?
That's right. The city is in danger. It needs our help.
Oh.
Seems awfully dangerous on the roof.
All right, well, call the play, coach.
Okay. Divide and conquer. Ms. Watson, we need an anti-serum for Devil's Breath. Oscorp's developing something, but there's no way they can keep it safe from Octavius and Lee. We need to find the cure and protect it.
I'll chase down some leads.
Miles, you need to be my eyes and ears at Feast. Anything goes wrong, call me. We need to keep that place and the people there safe.
Alright, you got it. What are you
And
gonna
Hulk,
do?
smash.
Gang of costume nut jobs is taking the city apart piece by piece. Time I return the favor.
Alright. Hey, wait, how do I call you? I mean, do you have like a cell phone in your pockets or
There's
something?
a Spiderman symbol on top of
Watson can give
the
you my number.
New York Police Department.
luck,
You
Tim.
just shot in the sky and... Wait, wrong universe.
You have his number. Are you Spider-Man's girlfriend? That'd be so cool.
Come on, Sherlock. Show me what you got in this water smorgasbord.
For the record, I love that word, smorgasbord. It's a great word.
City feels a little more under control. Miles is watching Feast. MJ is tracking a Devil's Breath cure. Time for me to focus on finding Otto and stopping whatever he has planned. Yuri, we need to start tracking the big boys. Still no leads on Octavius?
No, nothing. Forensics can't even do a sweep of Times Square. Everyone in that department but the intern is sick.
I might be able to turn something up. Let you know what I find.
We'll see in the next one, guys. There's a shorter episode, but there's stuff I wanted to show you guys, and I didn't want to go too long either, so... Alright, guys, we'll see you in the next one.